Afternoon and welcome to one more exciting clash in the Bangalore Super Division Football Championships. It is match number 49 as Rebels FC take on Real Chikkamaguluru live from the KSFS Stadium, Bangalore. Two exciting sides who have shown promise early in the season, but still a long way to go if they want to finish on a high. They'll need points and they'll not expect slips here and there. And with that in mind, we'll have a look at how these teams have shaped up for today's game. Rebels FC have done really well so far, but for Real Chikkamaguluru, they have a mixed bag of results. Sometimes they are too good to beat, and sometimes they just let the opponent get better of them. But it is a new chapter to be written, and there's the lineup of Rebels FC. There's Anil Rawat, Zodika, Pradeep, Samir Prasad, Bibin Babu, Vishnu Rajesh, Mois with the captain's armband, Pavan, Shizolu Vimai, Sujit MS, and Abhishek Verma. And the substitute bench as well with Ashwin, Prince, Prasad, Mahadev, Tilak Devdatta, and there's Bupanna as well. Well, overall, what you can sum up from that bench is that Amit Kumar Cheswal, the head coach, he is very much prepared for this battle, and he knows how and when to use his strengths, and that is why few of their key players will be waiting to impress from the bench as super subs. So is the story for Real Chikkamaguluru. Not too many changes, but Muhammad Shaheen on goal, Praful Kumar, Nishchit AR, Virendra Singh Thapa maintains his spot, Gaurav as well, Lalram Ruata, Alok Singh, Jibin Devasi, the captain of Real Chikkamaguluru, along with Ravi Kumar, Rakshit and Hridaya Jain. They are in the starting 11 for Real Chikkamaguluru, but on the bench there are a few changes and new entrants as well who will like to impress the likes of Himanshu Thapa. There's Hemant Shashank CA, Ilins Sharma Jungsen, along with Harsh Bhardwaj as well. Head coach Pravin Raju Devraj, he will be very aware that his team has lacked consistency, and that is what they are in search of. But the good news for them is that their previous match has been a massive victory. Calculations and strategies charted out. Myself, Fashwar Ghosh, will be assisting you for the entire 90 minutes. And we hope to watch another exciting encounter here in the Bangalore Super Division, the top tier of Karnataka state football. It is, of course, match number 49. We have come pretty deep into the and so much promise in this tournament, especially with new faces coming up and the brand of football which they bring along with themselves. It is so good to watch, and that is one thing we talk about Bangalore every time we see them play. The various teams, the likes of Bangalore FC, who really somewhat brought in a trend when they came into existence. Since then, they have just changed the face once again, almost as if a new rise for Karnataka state football. Their contribution cannot be taken away, but these two teams are no less in contributing to Karnataka state football. Karnataka, of course, right now the champions of the senior men's Santosh Trophy. Went to Saudi Arabia to play the semi-finals and the finals. It was a historic first for India outside to play the Santosh Trophy knockout stages. And this state, which has been rising once again to glory, has lifted the title, and these two teams would have their eyes on the Bangalore Super Division title as well. Of course, the winners will be awarded with the prestigious George Hoover Trophy. 22 years now since the Bangalore Super Division had started. It is known as the A Division before this. The current champions, SC Bangalore, They have got a good start as well, but it's difficult. It's difficult at this stage to predict anything. It has been a tough watch, has been a tough clash as well between the teams. They've not got any single point easy. Every match they've played has come tough and difficult. Today's referee, Suresh Devaraj, he's there for the match toss here with the two captains, Moise for Rebels FC and Bibin Devesi. Well, and for today's game, a match referee Suresh Devaraj. He'll be assisted with A. Kevin and Imran Khan, the assistant referees, and match commissioner for today's game is Mageshwaran Balu. Fourth official for the game will be Topius Mervin. They have a role to play as well, like every day. We often talk about officiating being an issue, but it hasn't been the case here in Bangalore Super Division this season as such, and we hope that they go on with this game very efficiently as well. So we are pretty much set for the game here. Final moments of wait to find three crucial points for both these teams. And at this stage, as we said, and no points come easy. And they have to be on their top game for every single second throughout the 90, and that is the only way. This man on his screen with the number 7 on his back, he has been mighty impressive, but he would love to contribute with goals to his name. The likes of Alok Singh and Lalram Ruata, they will love to make and replicate the scoreline of their previous match, which was a 5-1 win against FC Agniputra. Just coming into this one. Before that, of course, they were defeated 4-1 by ASC and Centre FC. Very contrasting performances from this team in white. They're talking about contrast, and not just the colours of the jerseys, but the play styles as well are very contrasting. This team likes to attack from minute 1, and Real Chikkamaguluru, they like to use their flanks a lot, especially with Hridaya Jain and Virendra Singh Thapa. And right now, it is time for some action in the Bangalore Super Division once again. Rebels in red. They kickstart proceedings with 3 points as the only aim in their mind, as they'll attack from right to left of your screens in the first half. And right, Real Chikkamaguluru. Very important how a team controls the game in early minutes of the game. A heavy touch there, and that could have been danger if not controlled. Possession taken back though. Real Chikkamaguluru. Their first attack. Just try to test that defense if they're alert or not in the early stages. A space for shooting though. It finds a pass through, and well dealt with by the defense. A slightly different approach from Real Chikkamaguluru from their formation. And Gaurav has gone down with a knock. Just early days, hopefully he's alright, nothing too serious. But that was a first chance for Real Chikkamaguluru with Rendra Thapa just opening up that little space between the defenders. Is there a yellow card as well? And the two coaches, the battle of two minds on the benches. The stretcher is being called for. Not sure what exactly happened there. Would love to see another replay of it if possible, but well, we have to wait for official confirmation if there has been any yellow card. Doesn't seem good at the moment for Gaurav. We'll hope he can carry on. Key player in the central midfield for Real Chikkamaguluru. Well, and that doesn't seem good at all. And that really doesn't seem good, the way he clutched his right leg. Well, if you're wondering why play is paused, it was just a first attack from Real Chikkamaguluru, where Gaurav picked up a knock in the process. He's being stretchered off though. It seems like he'll be substituted. That is what it apparently looks like. It is a throw-in for the team in white. They have possession, but that'll be an early blow if he has to go off. It is a long throw, and only a goal can maybe compensate for that and just help them get a sigh of relief. A long throw comes in towards the near post. They'll have a corner. They're so precious straight away. And that's their captain, Bdfa. Well, apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but he has been doing nothing wrong so far in the midfield. A left-footed delivery. Another poor one to the near post. A second bite at it. The header was important and saved the day for the time being. Should be a free kick, that. Well, indeed. Well, a few questions there about where the match is happening. It is live. Well, apologies for a little bit of technical issues, but that shot to the side netting through a deflection. And there's the signals from the corner flag. Rebels FC have a corner kick attempt here. Thankfully, they'll be lucky to escape that and avoid the danger. I just delayed the kick. And now a direct delivery in the box. The header is a defensive one, and thankfully out of the danger zone. The Thapa just trying to gamble. Here he's on the ball. Just good enough from the defender to cover it with his body in his way. Just coming between the man and the ball. No foul, says the ref. Too soft to go down there. It seemed to be a Vemai who went down a bit cheaply. And now Real Chikkamaguluru, they'll look to control. I'm not sure if a substitution has come in for Gaurav, who was injured just in the starting 2 minutes of the game. That's good work on the left-hand side. A massive margin of victories for Real Chikkamaguluru in the matches they have won. One of them being 5-1, two of them being 5-1. Rather, they started off their campaign with a 5-1 win against Young Challengers. After that, of course, they had a 3-1 defeat to Bangalore Independence. But then back to winning ways, 3-2, beating Bangalore United, who are a very, very strong side, mind you. And right after that, once again an upset. So a mixed bag of results. They just cannot, at the moment, find the winning momentum going. They look to do so though, because their last match has been a 5-1 win against FC Agniputra again. So they're back to winning ways, but they will have to find an idea and find an answer quickly to try and carry on with that winning run. Still in possession though, but that's a cheap way. Still pretty organized there, Rebels FC, and hence it's getting difficult to find passes through. But they need to be more clinical with those passes. Bibin switching it to the left. Ridha is there. One of those from the Minerva. And that's good work there by Mois. The captain looks pretty strong, but the decision is a corner kick. At least seems like it is a corner. A good height in the box to attack the likes of Praful Kumar and Rakshit. They have come up. Oh, that's a good delivery. Tell you what, they should have hit the target from there. On the second attempt especially. Oh, if you look at that again, that was close. They have missed the target, but an early glimpse. He was not really aware of where the ball was coming. Didn't expect it. Just bouncing awkwardly. Otherwise, could have been a real chance there. Positive start at the moment. Rebels not able to control it, but Mois will look to change that, and that's a beautifully threaded pass that could be the lead directly, and it is. Rebels out of nowhere have come up right, Rebels, to get the lead. Well, if you are under pressure and you are looking to answer that, there is how you do it. It is Bibin who has got the finish. There was never a doubt with that one-on-one situation, but what about that for a passer? Mois, captain, leading with example. Look at that pass. The entire defense just slept on that. There was no real clue for them. And a good little finish from Bibin to give Rebels the lead. That celebration will trigger a few nerves in real Chikkamaguluru, I'm sure. But one stat remains constant. There's the confirmation for the goal scorer, Bibin Babu, on the score sheet. But one stat which remains constant is Real Chikkamaguluru have their conceding problem, as they have conceded in every single match so far now. At least a one goal, even in the games they have won. But the concern is they wouldn't like to concede more. The ups and downs is almost predictable now. And if that remains the story, it'll be very, very difficult. But they have plenty of attacking prowess. Real Chikkamaguluru, 12 minutes into the game. 1-0, a long throw again. The header took more of a touch from a red shirt. And hence, that's not really well judged by the defender. A good recovery, much needed from Ravi Kumar, I believe, or was it Bibin down there? A mistake that almost suicidal. Well, is there a way back for Real Chikkamaguluru? If you look at the way they have scored, you will say there is surely a way back. There's plenty of the game to be played, just the starting 15 minutes still. But tell you what, Real Chikkamaguluru, they have scored 15 goals so far in their 5 matches, which is 3 goals a game. So looking at that goal scoring tally, you would expect Royal Chikkamaguluru to come back in this game, or at least to fight back. So there is, of course, a chance. But then, once again, the results, that has been concerning. That graph goes like a win, a loss, another win, another loss, and then a win. As per that graph, well, it might be just difficult, and that seems to be offside. Rebels FC, a team formed in 2006. Their logo, of course, is a symbol of rebirth, regeneration, and resilience, which they showed already in that short span of time and got the lead against the momentum. Virendra Thapa, coming up from the likes of Tektro, has been a provider in Indian football lately, just rising at the moment. Well controlled somehow. Truffle playing it square, just maintaining possession. Bibin again with the pass forward, and the defense line at the moment just making sure they do not leak anymore. And back with Rebels. Possession pretty much in balance though at the moment, at least after that goal. Rebels again in attack. And now from the right, the angle is very narrow. He still went for the shot and missed the target. That's a long ball forward. Have spotted the run, but just anticipated by Sujit MS to collect it. And hence the danger avoided. And this man has really helped them get on the score sheet. There's nothing much you can do with those sort of passes in the pass of the game so far. Once again from the center, Virendra Thapa, seen shooting space, he'll try with his left, that's a good shot, and narrowly misses the target, and that's the danger he possesses. He's a right footer primarily, but that was some shot with his left. Just tried to go one way, look at that again. Here's a replay, a good little pass to him, saw some space there. The first one was closed down, and then he went to his left. Just so close. Drop just in front of that upright. They have to be aware, Rebels. They cannot really be content with a 1-0 here. Another tussle for possession there. It is a goal kick though eventually, 18 minutes in. Oh, that's another good little pass through the defense. But once again, the offside flag is up. They've tightened the defense line, just trying to push it upfield, just to make sure that they do not leak any more such passes. Virendra Thapa again from the center. Once again, that's a giveaway. That was pressure on him. And now from the left, I just closed down quickly. Asking for a foul, but good recovery from Thapa. An overlapping run here. Not really an overlap, it is their captain now, Bibin. And Bibin, rather. A good switch to the left. Just not penetrating that Rebels defense yet. One shot has come from distance. Thapa again. Bibin. And not getting freedom to pass in the midfield. Too much pressure from Rebels. Just in this zone is where the press comes in from them. But that's an excellent pass. Only if he could have control. Well, he has done so for the time being. Leon says the ref. Bibin with the run. Oh, just missed there. Expertly defended. Seems to be Rakshit on that occasion. Femai to the left. Samir with a cute little pass outside. And a good cross as well. Needed to deal with it. And that's the danger with those sort of crosses. Well closed down again. Sadiqa now. From the right wing, which hasn't been quite active for Rebels. Most of the attacks have come from the left. A little misunderstanding there. And that'll be a throw-in for Real Chikkamaguluru. Oh, that's a good move again. Another shot from distance. And that is a little bit of an issue. Well, the issue is that they're not being able to enter that final third, enter the box of Rebels. Two shots, both have come from outside the box, and that's a good touch again. Bibin might double the lead. He's on again, one-on-one. Disastrous. And doubled the lead. His praise. Rebels second. And he loves those celebrations. That's a defensive error and brilliance from Bibin. The way he went past Praful Kumar, and then when he went one-on-one with the keeper, confidence oozing through his nerves. Look at that. Looks like an expert doing it. And already he tunes to his name, Bibin Babu. Now Virendra Thapa again. They might be just getting flashbacks of their earlier lows, and that's a good cross in. And once again, the defending has been top-notch from Rebels, along with their attacking play. Bibin again from the center. Virendra Thapa just dummies it, but there wasn't anyone behind except Moise. I tried to be a bit too clever there. Caught out Praful now on the overlapping run. Cuts back. Has Thapa there. The angle was favoring the shot, but quickly closed down. Gaurav has stayed on the pitch. Good to see him back and running. Was just down in the first minute, and a good chipped ball forward. The defense is so alert. Very different stories in the two defense lines. One very nervous, conceded two already, trying to maintain a high back line, but has not worked well for them. Oh, he's everywhere at the moment, Virendra Thapa. Generally plays down the wings, but today more central, just dropping and rising as well. Gaurav with a good wall pass there with Alok Singh, but intercepted. Bibin again. Oh, well done to nutmeg his opponent there. Friendly shake of hands. It was a foul indeed, but just in an attempt to win the ball. Oh, it is a yellow card as well. He didn't think it would have been a yellow, I'm sure. It is how it is. Oh, that's another slip. The turf playing a role as well. Pressure on the keeper. And they wouldn't like to concede in that manner, or at least Rebels. Halfway through the first half. Once again avoided the pressure, but back with the real Chikkamaguluru. Ridaya from the left has plenty of quality. That's a defensive mistake, a shot as well, a cross rather, and the header is straight to the hands of Sujit. It was Nishchit who rose there to try and help their team get one goal back. Another long ball forward. They're trying to exploit that high back line from Real Chikkamaguluru. Virendra Thapa gets the pass back there. He has so much time on him. And that's not a good strategy from Rebels to allow that man so much time on the ball. And once again, the defense is so empty there for Real Chikkamaguluru. It's very unorganized at the back. That is a foul. Clearly. The two number 8s with the clash. This was Sodika and Gaurav. And Bibin starts off with the free kick. Thapa to Praful Kumar. He has been more interested in attack. And once again a missed pass. He needs to do his defensive work well. And this time the pass is a bit away from the attacker. Clever back heel. And that's good control by Lalran Ruata. But good pressure from Rebels as well. Hasn't quite gone the way it is expected for Chikkamaguluru. But well, that is what the recent history says for them. Bibin again on the ball. He hasn't put a foot wrong as such. Gaurav was brought down, well, fairly though, and just a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. Samir Prasad waiting for support to come, finds a through pass, and Bibin will be offside this time again. He's on a hat-trick though, and he would get to scoring ways. They're very, very difficult to contain. Then at the 30th minute, half an hour played. Who would have expected? Rebels are up 2-0 against Chikkamaguluru. And that is the beauty of the game of football. You can never really predict and underestimate anyone. You have to be prepared for every single match like it's the finale. A few words coming in from here and there. Of course, from the management, from the bench. Well, maybe Chikkamaguluru can have a look at their bench because they have one prolific goal scorer coming in. Of course, there's the likes of Ilens Sharma who likes to score, and Harsh Bhardwaj as well. But the man I'm talking about, Himanshu Thapa, all eyes will be on him once he's on. And the reason I say that is he's played all around really. Has played in the Himachal State League, has played in Kashmir, has played in the second division I League as well, all for in the second division I League for Tektro Swadesh, where he was injured for a while, but the comeback match got him a goal, and that was against Mumbai City FC reserves, and that is one big team to score against, and he has pretty much the ability to score under any circumstances, and that's what makes him special. But right now it is the players on pitch who have to try and make life easier for Chikkamaguluru and their head coach as well, so that they can have a easier halftime talk. A 2-1 would be better than a 2-0 at the break, and a 2-2 would be a very, very happy scoreline for them given the condition of the match right now. "32 minutes played here. Right after the cooling break, we often see things happening, and will we see that again? It is a free kick, and he isn't happy with the decision there, Anil Rawat. But it is a good position to try and test Sujit MS on goal. Or the set pieces can be such a difference in these kind of games. Time to see if they can pull one back from here. Chain with his left just lobs it towards the far post. Cushioned header back. Oh well, I needed more power from that angle. It seemed like he was trying to find a pass, but went straight to Surjit MS. Good goalkeeping. Kept his eyes on the ball. He stopped it well. Wasn't a bad idea. A bright little attack there from Real Chikkamaguluru from the free kick. Oh, what about that from Moise? He's got lots of tricks in his bags, it seems. Moise Thiruvatanathan, the captain of Rebels FC. Well, there's a few issues here on the bench. And the referee just having a word. It doesn't seem like he'll get his cards out here on the bench. Well, just a bit of warning. Address the official to decide and make decisions on the game. Ten minutes in this half for Real Chikkamaguluru to find a way out, but how well have Rebels done so far, both in attack and in defense? That seemed to have gone out of play. With their chain just couldn't keep it in. Well, most of these games have been so exciting, and that is one thing we always expect when we come into. That's another chance. Goes pegging this time. I tried to be a bit ambitious from outside the box. Samir Prasad. That's a toe poke. One time, anyone? We're in the tapa. A heavy touch there. That's a wonderful through pass and well defended too. A corner for Real Chikkamaguluru. Well, there's some heat on at the game in the moment. And Bibin to the right. He has stayed onside. Look, that's a good cross, and once again the header. And they need to do better with those chances. 3 or 4 times now. Those headers have not troubled anyone. Twice off target and twice saved by the keeper. Promising from Rebels. Just came out of syllabus with those 2 goals, especially the Moise pass, which did the trick. It is a yellow card for the keeper. Just the 37th minute of the game, and there's a yellow card for time wasting. Surjit MS needs to be careful. It wasn't really necessary when your team is 2-0 up at the 37th minute. Oh well, there is some question to talk about. Someone has asked about ISL clubs not releasing players for national duties. That is something, to be very honest, I shouldn't comment about to avoid controversy. But then, as a football fan, as an Indian football fan, if you think you would want players to be released, but at the same time, you have to understand the club's perspectives. They have paid, they are having the contracts, and they want their players to stay with the club and perform. And well, it is on them, of course. But as a fan, we would, of course, always want players to be released for national duty first. But given legal terms, we do not really have much to say. Well, we just hope for the best, especially before the 2023 Asian Cup, which is coming up after the Asian Games. That is one big deal. That's a bright move from the left-hand side. Hridaya finds a cross in straight to the keeper's hand. Was a powerful one. Needed more curl and air time on that. Has been solid so far. Sujit under goal. Picked up an unnecessary yellow there. Another long ball trying to Campbell with that defense. Oh, that's risky again. And collected by Muhammad Shaheen. Real Chikkamaguluru are trying to initiate a few attacks now, more promising than how they started. Virendra Thapa, another giveaway. Praful Kumar will deal with it at the moment. They need to show a bit more urgency going forward. Bibin, even though a lot of the game is to be played another entire half after this. Excellent work from the Rebels midfield to steal the ball away in those sort of situations. Anil Rawat with the long pass. That is one clear strategy there from Rebels. They want to get the better of that defense line, who look very, very unorganized. And there we go. Two changes straight away in first half. And two players we mentioned. One of them there is Himanshu Thapa and Lens Sharma. And he has come in, both of them, to try and turn around this fixture. He is one lethal goal scorer, tell you what. I'm not sure if he'll get that supply here, but he'll expect to. And now the combination will be key here with Hridaya Jain, Virendra Singh Thapa, Lens Sharma and Himanshu Thapa. Praful Kumar. But more importantly, can that combination work here in the first half itself and find them a goal back? Alok Singh has dropped down a bit. Now from the center. Well, that's a dummy from Lens. He will slot up front as well. Lalram Ruata to the left. Hridaya needs a better delivery. I tried to get the better of the defender instead and got caught in that attempt. Once again, the defensive trap, the offside trap has been broken. Not sure if Bibin is offside or onside. The keeper has made the first save. 3 or 4 players on the line. Well, he could have killed the game there, Bibin Babu, with his hat-trick. Lucky. Real Chikkamaguluru, before going in attack, need to make sure the defense line is intact. Time and again. That defense line is 6s and 7s. Lens here on the ball. Finds Virendra Thapa. And there will be one man lurking up front, as you can see already. Bibin, the captain, looking to deliver. Alok Singh chipped forward. Doesn't find anyone but a red shirt to clear it off. Praful again. Virendra Thapa gets the better of the defender. And now Himanshu, what a turn that. Just couldn't unleash a shot. A first bit of spark here from the substitute. Virendra Thapa again. A switch to the left. There is the target. And now more of those attacks are gradually coming from Real Chikkamaguluru. Back with Rebels though. Look at that back line. They're all inside the Rebels half. And that is why those sudden long balls are creating the attacks for Rebels. Oh, beautifully done. Hridaya again. Bibin. And now Alok. Back with Bibin. He has space to shoot. The first time pass in. And defended well. Virendra Thapa now from distance. A good shot. Spilled by the keeper. Oh, is that a penalty then? Oh, well, question marks. But well done by the keeper. Look at that again. A good little move, and the attacks have really sparked. And that shot again from Thapa twice now. Virendra. Acrobatic that from the attacker. Wasn't really a penalty. Didn't get a touch or any such contact. Pressure there, they're feeling the heat. Rebels, another long ball with the offside flags up, trapped offside again. Wonder how much time will be added on. It is 4. An answer on your screens already. Again, good defensive work, but that is what pressure can do, and that is more of a clearance than anything. At that central defensive mid-region, Lalram Ruata beaten Hridaya. Well, it is a free kick, and you do not want to give those chances away to a team like Real Chikkamaguluru. And no cards shown. Lalram Ruata in a bit of pain there, just limping out for the time being. So another test from the free kick. Hridaya seems to be moving away from it. And there with the number 9 on his back. He's been brought on to make the change. But can he do so? The delivery needs to be perfect. It is a good one, a header. More across the face of goal. It will be a corner now. And he wanted players in support. Seems to be Rakshit, who tried to pass it to his teammate. Last 5-6 minutes, or just over it, has been all Real Chikkamaguluru. One goal here will help them a lot before half time. Headed out again. And the bounce is sometimes awkward in the turf. Back with them. Hridaya loves his left foot. Blocked across there. Alok Singh will control it. Good first touch. Bibin. They have sensed that there's a goal coming. There's a feeling that there is a goal coming from somewhere. The way they're attacking continuously. I wouldn't be surprised here. Hridaya again. Just couldn't control it well the first time. Now Ruata. Skipped the first challenge. Another shooting opportunity. Too powerful. But was there a deflection in the way? And there was indeed a deflection. One more corner. A good chunk of additional time. That 4 minutes at the end of 45 seems to be enough. Alok Singh getting more involved since the substitutions have been made. Has been allowed to drop deep. Alok with the corner towards the far post. This time a shot from somewhere off the post from Illens. Still in the box, and it is a free kick for Rebels. Almost impact from Ilens Sharma. Oh, how close. Hit the crossbar there. The player down, he'll take his time though. What about that for a champion? They're coming close. The Rebels bench, they look to be a bit worried, but they have a 2-goal lead to help their concern, and that'll just give them a sigh of relief at half if it stays this way. Done with 4 minutes, but at least 1 more minute will be allowed because of that stoppage. Another long ball. Bibin is on, the keeper is out as well. Shaheen gets the touch first to it. Well, there are a good number of Rebels fans who have tuned in to watch this game as well. Their team has really been impressive for their liking. Even though Real Chikkamaguluru have created plenty of attacks lately in this half, but they found the lead, they doubled the lead, and they have maintained the lead as well. I wonder what's the issue there. It seems to be half time, and the scoreline remains the same. A lot of work to do for Real Chikkamaguluru in the second half, but Bibin on a hat-trick will look to increase his tally and the scoreline for his team's favour. But Amois to it's Rebels FC 2 and Real Chikkamaguluru 0. Here's the replay of the goals. That was the first one with that beautiful pass, and then soon Bibin doubled the lead. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned as we'll begin to have action soon. A lot to come here in the Bangalore Super Division. At halftime, it's Rebels FC 2 and Real Chikkamaguluru 0. Here's the replay of the goals again. That pass did the trick really, and open scoring for Rebels. Beautiful finish as well. How much we talk will be less about that pass. Had it been in some top level league, top level as in outside the country, it would have been so much talked about. But this one is no less than quality. And then this one, some individual brilliance from Bibin Babu, just gets away from the defender and finishes off in some style. And celebrates in style as well. Praful Kumar, no clue there. Just gets one way and then the other. And Bibin with his brace. And that's how the scoreline stands at halftime. It's Rebels FC 2 and Real Chikkamaguluru 0. Stay tuned, we'll be back soon with second half action. Welcome back here in the Bengaluru Super Division for second half action between Rebels FC and Real Chikmagaluru. Real Chikmagaluru are down by 2-0 at halftime, and the second half awaits as the changes for Real Chikmagaluru had come in late in the first half after the 40th minute, but they haven't really got a goal yet. 5 minutes wasn't enough, but now they have entire 45 minutes of and a half to try and find a way back for Real Chikmagaluru. As it stands, it's Rebels FC 2, Real Chikmagaluru 0, and one half to decide the outcome of this game. Rebels in red attacking from left to right, and Real Chikmagaluru in white attacking from right to left in this half. Another pass inside. Illens had got a shy at goal just after coming on, hit the post once in the first half itself. These two have come on in the 40th minute. All the way back here in defense. Real Chikmagaluru will have to show urgency this half and try to get at least a goal back quickly, and then think of a comeback if they want to. But right now it's a mountain to climb for them. Switch to the right here. Virendra Thapa has been ever so active in the game so far. Illens with the run. Very promising, this young lad, Illens Sharma. Has been impressive to say the least, Illens. Throw in here. A long one inside the box. A flicked header from Illens. And now outside the box. But just not enough on them. But they still have the attack on. Rita avoided the challenge but couldn't keep it in anyway. A bright little attack, and those have been coming time and again since the final minutes of first half. A lob ball forward. Oh, that's a risky foot in from Himanshu. He was looking to just try and gamble. Bibin from the center. Ravi Kumar getting involved in this half. Not seeing too much of him in the first half. Here is Ravi Kumar playing as a left full back today. That's a cross-field pass. Difficult for Elens. He'll still manage to hold on to it and wins a corner of that chance. Can they get something out of this here? Hridaya Chain with a left-footed corner. It is a good-looking one once again towards the far post, crossed in. They have got a goal back. And not sure who got the final touch. It seems to be Elens. And the two substitutes combining. Well, there we see. Just cushioned back from the far post somehow. Himanshu Thapa, who probably ran there with a touch, and then Elens Sharma just in front of goal. They will be happy that they have got one back, but the road is still long. It's 2-1 and game on in Bangalore. Match number 49 is gradually getting heated up here. Rebels know their job was never done and they would look for more. Well, there's another chance collected by Muhammad Shaheen. Real Chikkamaguluru still have lots to do. Confirmation of the scorer, Elens Sharma. Another long ball. Elens is running the show at the moment. Felt a nick there from behind. No foul, says the ref. Confirmation of the scorer there. And jersey number 15, Elens Sharma. And there is the man causing all troubles, dancing past challenges. MOS just stopped this time. Vidya again controlling it. And now from the left. Good little attack building up here. Virendra Kane lays it off for Praful, I believe. And no foul, says the ref again. A little soft to go down from the left. Rebels, they will believe they have their chance on. The offside flag might be up, and that's a mistake from the defenders because there was another man interested in the gamble. Coming from behind was Bibin Babu. Lalram Ruata from the left. The comeback is on. Look, seeing a seen space to shoot. The shot was always going to be blocked with that angle. Rakshit switch to the right. But the defense needs to be aware for Real Chikkamaguluru. Tell you what, so eager Rebels to try and capitalize on that high back line. Time and again playing the long ball. And has troubled Real Chikkamaguluru really with those long ball forwards. Another switch to the right. Ravi Kumar switched it to the right. Here's Virendra Thapa now. They're playing in long passes here. Excellent defending. A solid challenge. Doesn't seem to be a card there, but seems like the referee has seen some malice in that. It is a yellow. It is a yellow to Lalram Ruata. We have to see the replay of it again. He went for the ball, I'm sure. That is what they're complaining about. It is Pavan who was at the end of that tackle. Maybe an elbow coming out of somewhere, and that may be a reason. Look at that again. Terry won the ball, won the challenge, and then Lalram Ruata went for the man, and that is the reason he was booked. Free kick for Rebels FC. Confirmation of the yellow. Lalram Ruata goes into the books. Cheeky back heel from Ilens. Tries to get onto it again, but Bibin is there. And now from the left, Rebels looking to increase their tally. That shot will go wide, thankfully. Oh, that's a giveaway almost, and once again they will be lucky to escape. The threat is always hanging at the back. Rebels back at it. Zodika from the right, waiting for his attackers to make a timely run. Bibin has seen a pass through, I'm sure, but will intelligently play it square. And they need to get hold of possession as well, Rebels, and that'll help them a lot here. And that's a wasteful ball forward. Muhammad Shaheen quite easily will deal with it. Bibin turns his man expertly. Lalram Ruata, he's on a yellow though, but right now attacking. Ravi Kumar. Bibin turning, looking for the best of options. Virendra Thapa will take it in support. Ravi Kumar, they need a cross played in. That's a good pass seen. A heavy touch. Lalram Ruata did not expect that. But if there is a possible suspect of a player going off for Real Chikkamaguluru, I would say Lalram Ruata. Not because he has been poor, but two reasons. First is he's on a yellow card, and the second one, and not really bringing in effect at the moment. Looking a bit tired, of course. Has worked so hard throughout the first half. Ravi Kumar with the header. More for clearance. Those are the type of intents we need to see from Real Chikkamaguluru, which Ilens Sharma and Himanshu are showing in attack. But the defense once again opening up. There's a free man making a run. Bibin delayed it, but will still find a pass. A good football from Rebels. Now from the right here. Bibin again on the ball. Skips past the challenges. Cannot unleash a stall shot, but he still has it. Played a pass through. This is the chance for a third, and missed the target somehow. What an escape that for Real Chikkamaguluru. That should have been their third. And would they have to repent missing that chance is the question. They have a corner now, Rebels. Sixes and sevens is what the condition of the Real Chikkamaguluru defense is. Another cross floated in and cleared out efficiently. Much needed though. Oh, Lalram Ruata, that's better from him. And Virendra Thapa has got the pace. He has the length and support. He has seen a long pass there at the far side, but wouldn't quite find it. And now a gamble for the keeper. And Sujit MS was always the favorite. A bright idea and not real great execution. Oh, that's a bit of risk taken, but Mohammad Shazin looks confident. He has conceded two, but he hasn't done too much wrong. It was the defensive lapses. He made the save as well a moment ago. Here is Shazin. Ravi Kumar. A lot is left in this game. Bibin. His one had been spotted but read by the defenders as well. Slight knock there in the center of the park. Virendra Thapa playing centrally, asking a bit too much of the overlapping runner. Well, not an overlapping run, but two changes here for Rebels FC. And they have a few things to say as well with the changes from the bench. And the first of them is Rodin Puya with the number 20 on his back. An hour of the game has been played. It is 2-1 still in favor of Rebels. And the other of the two changes is Himanshu Somanpek. It is a defensive change. Will those changes work? And if that works, Rebels will be happy enough to pick 3 points in this fixture. From the right, Ilen's clever back heel. Rebels in attack, another pass seen through. Rakshit does well this time. Just away from the attacking play there. Now moving forward, Rebels intercepted but need to clear his lines. Pressure on Shaheen, and does confidently, but back to a red shirt. That's headed back. I'm not sure if that's a region from where you want to head it back to, or keep with a player chasing it down, but have done it well this time at least. Illens again. Oh, he's sparkling, and those sudden burst of pace and those trickeries really does the trick, but not this time. The defender wasn't fooled by all those tricks. Throw in for Rebels. Heavy touch. Oh, that's another collision, and this time Ravi Kumar might go into the book as well. Well, no card it seems, thankfully, but it is a free kick for Rebels. Lofted to the left-hand side. Bibin trying to combine there as shifted a bit wider, and now a chance to cross. It is a good one as well. Important header out with the referee's whistle for offside probably. Quickly on Alok Singh. And now moving forward, there is Himanshu Thapa and Hridaya Jain, both of them very much interested. That front three is looking lethal right now with Hridaya, Elens and Himanshu Thapa. Oh, that's more of a collision, and Elens looks to have come worse of it. We'll just have a look if he's all right. Well, seems to be all right with his movements there. Free kick for Rebels. Won it back and kept it in as well. Well, not really. It was out of play. "23 more minutes approximately for Real Chikkamaguluru to turn this around. And with the potential they have up front and the goal scoring prowess they have shown throughout the season, they are expected to come back. But this man, Bibin Babu, he's on a hat-trick and he'll fancy his chances, but good collection again by Muhammad Shaheen. And now from the left, Hridaya skipping past the challenges, not enough on him still. Just falling short of that little extra which they need at the moment. Pavan with the throw-in. Tries to go a bit long there. I'm back with Pradeep here. Oh, so easily through everyone, and that's a chance opening up. Is that onside? Well, he has missed the target anyway. Oh, Rebels FC, tell you what, you need to finish those chances until the scoreline is 2-1. The game is open, the game is on for Real Chikkamaguluru, and they will be happy that Rebels have not taken their chances. That is a sign of concern for Rebels. They need to take their chances. Or wouldn't get a better chance than that though. That was one of the best chances for them. Retire from the left. Ravi Kumar needs to whip in a ball. The likes of Himanshu waiting up there does well, Ravi Kumar, and now the cross a bit later, but they have won a corner. Oh, Alok does so well to beat the defender. Now the cross comes in. Hridaya has gone down. Play on, says the ref, and now a chance. Alok has been blocked inside the box, and fairly so. I'm back with Chikkamaguluru. It is a good contest going on at the moment. That is the least we can say. Not too many chances for Himanshu yet. He's a type of player who will get you goals, that's for sure. But they once again are being opened up at the back. It is their substitute, Rodin Puya, who was in attack. Rebels need a goal if they want to get relieved of the pressure which is being built up on them by Real Chikkamaguluru. It won't be a last easy 10-20 minutes coming up. It'll be very, very difficult unless they can find the third goal here. Not like they haven't created chances, they have, but just not converted. Virendra Thapa. Rakshit on the ball. Seen Himanshu Thapa's one, just not enough. Well, the stage is so set for him to turn out to be the difference. Ratanpuya on the ball, avoiding the challenges but well controlled by the captain Bdfa. Too comfortable on the ball there, Bdfa. Virendra Thapa again. Cheeky pass forward, and now opening up for Himanshu and closed down quickly by Pawan. Important clearance. His eyes lit up, I'm sure, for a second. Thapa manages it well. And now Alok has Lalram Ruata inside. Decides to go outside though. And now Virendra Thapa lobs in a ball towards the far side. Hridaya's header. And once again, good defensive work from Pawan. He's doing his work well there, isn't he, Pawan, with the number 16, but once again stolen back. Bibin to Willens. Back to Bibin, clever back heel, a brilliant move, but the heavy touch from Willens. Just unfortunate. A great little build-up there from real Chikkamaguluru. And they look a totally different side right now. But the defensive problems has stayed, and that is for sure. Now Bibin. Bibin again. Ravi Kumar. Not on the same wavelength there. Oh, and again a mistake by the defense who have slipped off. This is an open chance to make it 3. Goodness me. Shizilo Vemai. He could have gone for the shot. He decided to unselfishly pass it in. And how have they not scored? Well, that should have been 3-1. And how many times now have I said that? And they needed to fix up defensive problems soon, even if they managed to find a point in this match. Real Chikkamaguluru. Hridaya from the left brings it across, a better one, and Himanshu Thapa almost heads it in. Just misses the target. A first real chance for him in the second half. That's the amount of supply he has got, and that is very low. This is the first time we have seen him getting involved with the It is the cooling break, and they have pulled one goal back here. Real Chikkamaguluru with Ilens Sharma, but that is a job half done. There is still a lot to climb up. And they will be very, very eager to make the comeback, especially after those misses from Rebels FC, who should have killed the game by now. They've got 4 or 5 open chances, and they have not taken their chances. And if you do not take your chances, there is a very, very possible opportunity that your opponent punish you for that. And they'll be hoping, and that is not the story. Rebels FC fans will be hoping they can hold on 15 more minutes and maybe increase the margin, because chances will keep coming for them too. And with that in their hopes, they will have to perform similarly. Have a shift back in momentum with Rebels. Another good looking cross in. Was there contact? Here he is complaining about a push from behind. Not really, and now a chance for Rebels again, but better work from the defense. Mohammed Shaheen is doing all sort of favors to his defense to support them. Rakshit taking his time. Bibin, oh, excellent. His ball control is something really talked about, but he's an expert in it, dribbling past everyone. Still with Bibin, and now a left-footed shot. The deflection will take it out for a corner. What a promising attack from Bdfa. You can sense why he has been given the captain's armband. Does it so easily as well. If he could have released either of Ilens or Himanshu, and there was a little opening there, could have probably gone for Ilens instead of trying it alone at the end. A bright run though. And now the corner kick, a right-footed one towards the far post, and once again the header is off target. Sujit MS is receiving most of the attacks, but thankfully hasn't been tested as such. It is game on though. Now Bibin trying to control it, drops down a lot deeper, but has given it away. Puts in a challenge as well. Throw in taken quickly. Ilens now needs to supply. Can he turn provider this time? Closed down quickly. Virendra Thapa. A good defensive shave maintained by Rebels. Bibin, quite an expert thing it does with him. And now from the left here. And no more changes yet for Real Chikkamaguluru. Heavy touch. Play on, says the ref. Heavy touch. Ruata finds Thapa, who finds Lem. Ruata back, and it is offside. Oh, bright little passage of play between Lalrem Ruata and Himanshu Thapa. That is the danger he has, but was still encouraging his teammates. He is a leader up front. He knows more than a thing or two about scoring goals. 79 minutes in, and if there is one man you will look forward to, it is him. The number 9 up front for Real Chikkamaguluru. A look to the left. Lalrem Ruata again. Cuts inside. Virendra Thapa has shooting space. Takes it to his left. Closed down by 3 red shirts. Brilliant defending once again. Praise is not enough for this Rebels defense. They've done so well to contain this Real Chikkamaguluru attack. Oh, excellent combination play. Some good football is what we're witnessing, and just a little slip there from Bibin. Loses out on possession. Himanshu Thapa interested in the gamble, has kept it in. A few appeals that it had gone out. Couldn't really spot from this camera angle, but it has been given as a throw-in. Almost stole it back.
ಇಂಜುರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮುರಳಿದು.
There's some issues here to deal with before we can get on with the throw-in. Final 10 minutes loading after this action-packed thriller is what we can expect in the final 10 minutes. Real Chikkamaguluru trying everything possible to find the goal back, find the equalizer. There's still enough time for it. While Rebels trying to hold on, they've tried to increase their lead as well, but couldn't yet. Illens in the Campbell cleared away. They're allowed freedom in that center circle, but not in this zone. Alok's first touch takes it away from the defenders, and now Illens has space to whip in across. Needs to be more aggressive and intent moving forward. And Bibin again. It's the team in white trying to do everything. Another cross whipped in. That's spilled out by the keeper. I'm not sure what the whistle is for. It's a collision among two players of Rebels. We're not sure what the appeals are for. Well, another change coming in for Rebels FC meanwhile. It seems like Bibin is taken off, is he? There's the replay again. I wonder if they were appealing for a penalty. Not sure what it was. Look at that whipped ball again. Spilled by the keeper. Were they appealing for a handball there? And that is the question. And nothing has been given. Just a collision between the two players of their own team. That'll help Rebels, of course. They will run down the clock a bit. But the substitution who has come on is an attacking one for Rebels. It is the number 14 who has come on, Lalriat Zuala Kante. And they're on attack straight away. Needs to clear his lines and does well. He's so confident, Shaheen. Needs better help from the back. Alok Singh. Illens and Himanshu both on. Himanshu's got the touch. Will try to keep it in, but Illens not on the same wavelength. Went the other way with a tough ask to keep it in though. Back with Real Chikkamaguluru. 5 more minutes, a little over 5. Bibin, Ravi Kumar, continuous attacks lashing down the Rebels defense. They want to throw in here. And they're showing signs of urgency, which they need to. Once again, some issues. It seems it is a card this time. It is a card on the bench. The assistant coach has received a yellow there. Not sure for what, but the attacks will continue. Controlled somehow. And there was a niggle from behind. Lalram to Bibin. Clever exchanges. Now Virendra Thapa, what a save that! Would you believe it? Just when they needed it, Surjit MS stands tall. And Virendra Thapa cannot really believe his luck. What a shot that! The first just that tip away from Surjit MS. Excellent goalkeeping. That is great football. Left-footed corner. We're there with it. He will have a second attempt. Whips in a cross and headed out as well. Another shot from distance, deflected. Still inside the box and cleared away. And now the counter is opening up for Rebels. And they need to make use of it. And not really done well with that counter. But what about that for a save? That is a match-winning save from Surjit MS. Ravi Kumar. They're coming strong here. Real Chikkamaguluru missed by the defenders, and now a chance opening up. Hridaya Jain cushioned it back. Elens on the shot, and well, once again the defense is putting their life on the lines to not let anything through for Rebels. There is a player down for Rebels, just getting some treatment. Well, but the attacks will continue coming from Real Chikkamaguluru. Once again with throw in then. Final few minutes. Can they turn this fixture around? It is a test. They haven't got a draw yet though. All of the games have been either wins or losses. Lalram Ruata to Virendra Thapa. A better pass there. Elens controlled it. And there is Himanshu. Missed by the attacker, but they have it back from the left. Hridaya again looking for a cross in. So many red shirts in that box. Plenty of them just crowding it out, all of them in their defensive zone. And now Thapa again. He has feeded the right winger. And the cross isn't good enough. He was thinking of a shot for a moment, I'm sure. He has had a bright game, Virendra Thapa. Just couldn't find the goals, came close to scoring as well. What a save though a while ago from Surjit MS. 1 minute more of regulation time. I'm not sure how much more will be added on. There were a few injuries. A chance for Himanshu, gets a header but couldn't find it on target. Pressure from the defenders. He'll be disappointed with that attempt. Rebels still have the lead. They somehow, with all their effort, but couldn't find more goals there. Just approaching the 90. 7 minutes have been added on. That is a whole lot of time for comeback, and I'm sure that man, the captain, is not aware of it. He was trying to run down the clock. But when he will realize it is 7 minutes added on, I'm sure that is a headache for them. And rightly so, there were a few injuries and stoppages along with the cooling break as well. Oh, once again pressure. Rakshit plays it to Shaheen, who is ever so confident. He doesn't look like a keeper who has conceded two. Both of the goals coming from defensive errors. Another attacker, Ravi Kumar. There is Himanshu, just pushed off. Not enough there, the top helping the defenders. It is a goal kick. But that added 7 might just be the difference here. It did not go anywhere. In the final 6 minutes remaining in this game. And why I say this is because it is a +7 added on after 90. It is a chance for Real Chikkamaguluru, who are continuously attacking throughout the second half to find their equalizer. They're still looking for it. Bibin has been so promising, just like he is every other day. Ravi Kumar with the cross, that's a whole lot better, but collected by Sujit MS, another man who has to be appreciated, especially with that save and those sort of collections. Has let nothing through him. Oh, there is some issues here. I'm not sure what is it. He's on a yellow. Oh, what just happened there? Well, there is a little bit of aggression pouring on, but along with that, seems like it's raining here as well. I'm not sure what the issue is, but the decision is surely in Real Chikkamaguluru's favor. That is one thing for sure. Still a bit of tussle breaking out. Is it an indirect free kick awarded? That is what will be interesting to see. Well, Alok Singh was the player who spotted something, I believe. Did he just move out of the line to take the kick? It is an indirect free kick, it seems. Oh, what an opportunity here. Well, this is probably the best chance at the 94th minute. The referee still has more issues to deal with. It's pouring down here in Bengaluru. Well, can the rain wash away the pain of Real Chikkamaguluru here? This is a decisive moment, a decisive final moment in the game. There is Virendra Thapa beside. You cannot take it directly. There's a card coming out as well for probably the clash out there of the ball, the fight going on. That is why the yellow card, and it is rightly spotted. It was the substitute Lalriyat Suwala who was more interested there. Oh, it is a card for a Real Chikkamaguluru player as well. But a final chance here. All of them defending their lines here. Rebels FC. Lots of discussions. There is Alok. There is Bibin. And there's the likes of Ilens, Virendra and Himanshu as well. They cannot run before the whistle. It is an indirect free kick and the shot is wide from Alok Singh. That's what pressure does really. Well, that was such a chance. Could have gone for a different idea. Maybe gone inside out instead of going outside. I should have played it square. Look at Virendra Thapa, how much free space he has on the left. Look at the left-hand side of the screen. Well, there are 3 open players. And they should have really done better. And now Virendra Thapa still trying tirelessly. He has won the ball fairly there. And now Bibin. Difficult to control. A free kick taken quickly. They're on with the game here. But the referee will pull it back here for the free kick. Sure, a few more minutes will be added on because of that bit of chaos on the pitch. A bit of off the ball tussle, an indirect free kick as well. At least expect the game running to the 99th minute or 98th at least. Bibin with the free kick, all of them pushed up front. Can they find the goal late? It will be unlucky for Rebels though. Well collected by Sujit, and now they're looking to go on the break. Save the day there. And look who's down there. It is the one who should be the furthest up front to save his team. Moving forward, Ilens again. Himanshu Thapa finds it to the left. Well, that is a bit of confusion what the indirect free kick was given for, but seems like the keeper went just outside the box to take the free kick. Didn't seem from our angle, but that is what probably was given. And now a chance opening up again. A mistake inside the box, but somehow collected by Sujit again. He is at the end of everything, Sujit MS, and they will take their time going down and try to run down the clock. 97 is up. It is a minimum of 7 minutes additional time which is shown on the board. The rest depends on the official as how much long the game needs to be carried on. And there was a bit of a stoppage in between because of that indirect free kick, and also a little bit of fight breaking out. Not too much, of course, but then the referee controlled it in time. The players as well just calming themselves down. Maybe a minute more will be allowed here. The game of margins. They will still try there. The rain has affected the turf a bit with a more slippery surface now. Bibin. Maybe one or two last attacks. They will have to think it as their last attack of the game. Rebels on for a hard-fought victory here. A few more moments of wait. That is what the Rebels bench are saying. Time is up, but well, a lot was wasted as well in between, and that is why the time is allowed fairly. A long throw in off the defender. He has kept it in. One more throw. No more time then. Disappointing end again for Real Chikkamaguluru. Rebels have done the job, and those two goals in the first half from Bibin Babu has done the trick. Ilens got one goal back, but even after continuous attacks and well, attacks after attacks, they couldn't find a goal. This was the one which came from Ilens just in front of the keeper, stealing it from his hands to make it 2-1, but not enough. And that shot from Virendra Thapa, whose shot was saved, well, somewhat can be said the difference. Sujit MS turning out to be the hero. But as it stands at full time, it is Rebels FC 2 and Real Chikkamaguluru 1. 3 full points for the team in red. A lot of hard work to do for Real Chikkamaguluru. We'll be back with more action. It is a double header. One more match after this live on Sportcast India. The Bangalore Super Division is off and running. But in match number 49 at full time, it's Rebels FC 2 and Real Chikkamaguluru 1. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the game and hope to see you again soon.